Are you curious what Christmas in the snowiest state of Vermont is like? Well, that's what I'll be showing you in this video, so stick around. Hey guys, Jacob Barnes here again with EXP Realty, and I'm going to show you the magic of Christmas in Vermont. But before I do that, please make sure to like and subscribe. Also, my contact info is down below if you need a Vermont real estate agent to help you buy or sell a house. I help lots of people all over the state, and I'd love to help you. Alright, we're going to jump right in, starting with Woodstock, one of Vermont's most popular Christmas villages. Woodstock is a beautiful little town with cool old architecture, and each year they have the annual Wassail weekend where they have a parade, live music, carriage rides around Woodstock, and lots of other things including skating and cookies with Santa, and listening to the world's oldest college a cappella group, the Whiffenpoofs. I can only view so many of the Christmas events that went on, but I was able to make it for the lighting of the luminaries where they light up the town Christmas tree, as well as several hundred little lanterns in the park. It was a little rainy this year, but still quite a spectacle, and the town was well decorated with lights. While you're there, make sure to check out the popular tourist lookout spot above Sleepy Hollow Farm, where you get a good scenic view of the beautiful property. It is privately owned, so be respectful of the land though. Also, head to Billings Farm and Museum Christmas events where you can make pies, dip candles, and meet all the farm animals. For New Year's, head to White River Junction or Killington for New Year's parties. Moving on, Stowe is also a great place to head to in December. The downtown is all festively lit with Christmas lights, and they even have a few Christmas trees up as well with an annual tree lighting. They also have a little children's lantern parade, and this year they had a Christmas tree exhibit in the current art center. Santa came to visit this year in a hay wagon, and people got hay rides around town. Head to the Stowe Ice Arena, and there's also Christmas time skating available. For New Year's, head to Spruce Peak Resort to pick up some free hot chocolate and watch a fire show. Then join the Torchlit Parade, go skating, and enjoy the fireworks. The Trapp Family Lodge also has a New Year's Eve buffet and fireworks. Another great place for celebrating the Christmas season is Burlington. On Church Street, you'll find one of the most beautiful and cheerful Christmas light setups in Vermont. They have a huge Christmas tree over 30 feet tall with an annual lighting event, and all the shops are lit up as well. During the day, they have a little kids train drive around the street, and they also have other events such as 14 school choirs singing, and they usually have a Polar Express train ride with singing, hot chocolate, cookies, and elves, although this year and last year it was canceled due to COVID. While checking out the downtown, make sure to get some Christmas shopping in and pick up some Lake Champlain chocolates and Ben & Jerry's ice cream. For New Year's celebrations, there's usually live music, fireworks, and festivals that go on in person, and in this year's case, virtually as well. Something that just started this year near Burlington and Shelburne is the Shelburne Museum Winter Lights. They plan on doing this event annually. It's been pretty popular this year with the visitors, and there's a lot to experience. There are decent lights around Shelburne as well you can drive to, and certain homes all over Vermont really do a wonderful job decorating for Christmas each year. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who goes all out decorating your home for Christmas. It really creates a brighter, more cheerful season when all we want to do is complain about how cold it is. If you've never been to the town of Manchester, it's definitely a place to check out. The first week of December, they have a lit up tractor parade that goes around town, and of course Santa makes a visit to several spots as well. If you love dogs, make sure to check out the Wilburton Inn, which has a dog slumber party 4 times a year, including a Christmas party. It's known as one of the most dog-friendly inns in all of America, and you can see why. They have an ugly Christmas sweater fashion parade for the dogs and a pajama party as well. Definitely a unique experience, to say the least. Another place that's worth driving through is Bellows Falls, which did a nice job lighting up the town, and even the clock tower changes colors. They also had a parade of lights through the town with almost 30 different vehicles where you'll also see Santa. Just a couple minutes south, there's a little amusement park in Putney called Santa's Land USA that's open during the weekends from the summer until Christmas Eve. It's been going for over 60 years, and although it's small, you can meet Santa and some elves, and there's some rides that are fun for young children. There's a similar place that's quite a bit bigger in nearby New Hampshire called Santa's Village, where they have a lot of rides, a little water park, and real reindeer. This place is also meant for younger children. Another place that really celebrates the Christmas holidays is Middlebury. This year they had 3 events where all the local businesses have special promotions, so lots of Christmas shopping goes on and is encouraged. People can also meet with Santa, and there are free horse and wagon rides around town. Keep an eye out because there is a cart in the park where they serve great hot chocolate by donation, asking for just 25 cents a cup. The town itself also has some Christmas lights hung up, but the coolest part in my opinion is the color changing waterfalls they have. For New Year's, the town sets off some fireworks and has free skating afterwards. Also, head over to nearby Vergennes, which really does a great job lighting up the park on Main Street. They also have a large nativity scene they put out each year, which highlights why we actually celebrate Christmas, assuming you do. This year, they had s'mores in the park with Christmas carols. Afterwards, check out some of the little shops and restaurants across the road. If you head down to Bennington, Vermont, you'll find another tree lighting ceremony, tractor rides, and brunch with Santa, among other things. Showing here on WCAX is a cool exhibit that's been going on for the past 3 years by a Newport woman in the Newport Welcome Center, featuring 32 feet of a Christmas village. Apparently that's less than half of her collection. Newport also has a lit up car parade as well. In Montpelier, they light up the town and have an annual Christmas tree lighting and caroling in front of the Capitol building. Due to the traffic on the interstate after someone slid off the road, I wasn't able to make it in time, but here's some photos and videos from my girlfriend. Besides that, they also do horse rides around town. Finishing up the towns and cities, Brattleboro also has an annual tree lighting with caroling and hot chocolate. They also have an annual Jingle Bell jog throughout town where they compete for the best Christmas costumes. If you like history, Vermont has a lot of historic holiday inns, and in several of the towns they decorate them and let you tour them with cookies and different things like wreath making. One of my favorite Vermont traditions is the SD Ireland concrete truck that drives all over the state, showing up for several different events. I passed it at least 4 times throughout December just driving in different areas around the state. You could say it stands out. SD Ireland certainly does a good job lighting things up around Vermont. A cool thing to do during the winter in Vermont is ride around in a horse-pulled sleigh, which you can do at different places around the state, including some Christmas tree farms. An even cooler thing, in my opinion, is to ride around on a dog sled. Different places around Vermont, including Waitsfield, Stowe, and several other popular places, offer this in an ethical way. The rides range from around $400 to $1,000 for about an hour of riding and some time to interact with the dogs as well. Something that several Vermont towns and cities do as well is a Christmas light competition. Here are some of the best ones from places like Burlington, Rutland, Essex, Williston, Shelburne, Milton, and other places all around Vermont. If you want to see more, you can Google search and find most of the competitions online. Hey guys, that's all, but make sure to follow me on Instagram at Living in Vermont Real Estate if you want to see the beauty of Vermont and market updates, etc. posted every few days. Don't be afraid to reach out about buying or selling a home in Vermont. Comment below if I missed anything or if you enjoyed this video. My next video will be about Bennington, Vermont, so subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified when it comes out. See ya!